Okay, are you ready to draw Baby Yoda? I am. So he's going to go right here, his head, and then his little body right there. He is the cutest thing. I'm going to start out with this pencil and just to form where his eyes are going to be. So you see I have him at the top of the page, and it's just like a little egg I put there, a small, like the tip of your finger or a big eraser head or your fingernail. It's about that size. And then I leave a space in between about the same size, and then I draw another egg shape. Now I picked up a Sharpie and I'm just tracing over it. There you go. It doesn't have to be perfect. The thing is, we want to have fun. So there's two eyes, and his little nose goes right in the middle. Just a little short U, very short, like a line with two little ends coming up. Now I'm going to draw two circles, and I am going to fill in the rest of his eye. The circles make his eye look shiny and more real. Here's a joke. So if the Mandalorian was handing out Valentines, they'd read, Baby Yoda best. Valentine from the galaxy far, far away. Now we're just going to draw a line for his mouth. We're just going to bring it straight across. I kind of turned it down a little bit in the corner and then just put a little, that little thing to make it a little cheek. Kind of forms his cheek, the corner of his mouth. And when you come up here for his eyebrow, just go around his eye. I kind of straighten my line a little bit because it was a little jaggedy. And they don't have to be exactly the same on both sides because that gives a picture some character, I think. So here we go. We started out beside the eyebrow and we went right across to right above the other eyebrow. See that? And it wasn't a very high forehead. So his ear started right up by his eyebrows, the side of his head by his eye, and we went a little up and then down. And we're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom side, just below his eye, and bring it up to meet the tip of his ear. So here we go again, from his eyebrow, his eye, up and down and out. And bring it back down to below his eye. And then I'm drawing the little top of the ear out. There we go. Feel free to pause this. Try it a couple times on a blank sheet of paper if you'd like, and then start the video again. Now we're going to draw his little chin. He has a little chin. We're going to connect the two ears. There's his chin right there. I'm going to draw it first. Bring it up to the ear. And the ear back down to where his chin is at. See that? There he is. Isn't he cute? Ooh, that was fun. You guys did a good job. Now let's start his collar. We'll go back behind his ear just a little bit and then come down. Same on the other side. And before we finish his collar, I want to draw his heart. So start right in the middle, bring it up and over and back down to a point. And the same with the other side, up over and back down to meet the point. There we go. Okay, let's go down and draw his little fingers. I think he's got 3 fingers on each side. There we go. 1, 2, 3 circles. That wasn't too hard. Same on the other side for his other hand. Now I'm going to draw a little loop around his fingers and another bigger loop around that loop. And that's going to be the sleeve of his robe. Now just a flat line there under his collar to finish off the bottom of his collar. Another circle around for his robe, the arm of his robe, and a little circle around his fingers. Okay, Baby Yoda, he's short. He's a little guy, so we're not going to take his robe too far down. See where it's at compared to him? Just a little bit down. We're bringing it out to the side, and it ends higher than the middle part of his robe, and it's going to come down and around just like that to meet the front of his robe. And a line going up like a triangle. That's just the way his fabric is folding around his body. So then we're going to bring this one out. That's his arm. And we'll bring his arm out there. Arm of his fabric of his arm sleeve. And then same thing. You want to end before you get too low because you want to bring it slightly down. The line slightly down to meet the front of his robe. And we're going to bring his collar right here in, out, I should say, a little triangle there behind by his ears. We're going to fill it in, and that just makes it look like his collar's kind of thick. Okay? Thicken the line down there too on the bottom. And I'm just touching up a few of the little lines and dots. And that's about it. I'm going to write love here in this heart. You can do that too. Now I'm going to color. You'll color him green and brown. Poof! There we go. He's green and brown. I put a little pink under his ear and I made the heart red. Now I'm going to darken him in a little bit more as we go, just to make the brown of his robe a little darker and maybe him a little greener. I've just used a highlighter marker. I hope you've had a good time. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you back here real soon.